Tell me about Mookie Betts, bro. There's a three-way deal going down.
Well, it's supposed to be going down, right? I mean, we hope eventually, but there's a problem.
Yes.
Okay, there's been a problem, and that problem is that this guy Bruzdal Gratterall, I think that's how you say his name.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. I tried to look on baseball reference where they have their pronunciation guides, and he hasn't played enough games to have his name like on there with the pronunciation guide. So nobody knows. I mean, he has like 0.026 years of service time in the big leagues. So basically, the Red Sox are getting I don't want to say a nobody, but he hasn't had a chance to make himself a name in the big leagues yet.
Certainly not at our level. We don't know anything about him.
Right. Yeah, and I'm sure there's some scout somewhere in the Red Sox organization who's like, "Oh yeah, this guy's going to be great." But there's an issue with his physical. It's holding up the trade because that's part of every trade. They always have to have physicals. Like you'll hear sometimes this trade is done pending physicals or whatever.
Yeah.
So we've got that to deal with. But then I think what happened too is that the Red Sox read a bunch of press and other stuff about like, wow, the Red Sox got fleeced. This was not a good deal for them, and now they've got a chance to kind of back out of this. So they want to rework it, is what it sounds like. I don't know if they're going to be allowed to do that or not, especially if he passes his physical. Like if they do it again and something comes back, or if they're going to say, no, we want more for Mookie Betts because he is worth more than that. And as we all know, he indeed is, for sure.
That's what we've been saying. Yes.
Yeah.
I saw this deal. I was like, what the freak is happening?
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, I was like, man, the Red Sox, like, they got nothing back. The Dodgers, like, and I want to me, like, looking at this trade, it was more about, like, when it actually went down, it's more about the Red Sox clearing cap space and getting David Price off the books, and Mookie Betts was the price for getting Price off the books, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
So,
wow, nice. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, good.
So that's kind of what it was feeling like there, right?
Yeah, no, I agree with you.
So I don't know. It's still interesting. And Scott Boras, being who he is, stuck his nose in everything because he is Gratterall's agent.
Oh, he is?
He said,
oh.
Yeah, he is. He said there was no issue. And, of course, he said there's no issue, because
of course
that's what he's going to say.
Yeah, right. Well, okay, but it does say something about this guy Gratterall. If he's being represented by Scott Boras, let's be honest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You'd put that on a scouting report.
Yeah.
You almost have to.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, those guys have a reputation for, I guess, their potential, their ceiling. I don't know.
The stables, though, of elitism.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. A stable of elitism. So, Tony Clark with the MLB said this needs to get resolved, like, ASAP.
Yeah.
He said this needs to be done in the next few days because this can't be dragging out. Basically telling the Red Sox, you cannot be using this time to completely rework the deal. You agreed to the terms, figure it out.
Figure it out. Yeah, that's right.
Get a puppers and figure it out.
Puppers. Yeah.
I think that's really what's going on with all this right now, though.
Yeah, I agree.